All right, so we're here at Falls Park, and look who we ran into, but our favorite officer on the force, Mr. Officer Baker. He's our resource officer at the high school. He's agreed to give us an interview about just working on the Pendleton force, what's that like. So I want to turn it over to our host for this segment, Mr. Crew Bowles and Sailor Campbell. Take it away.
So how long have you been?
You got it. I hired on as a reserve in mid-2009 and hired on full-time January 2014 as a patrol / school resource officer.
What do you like about your job?
I like working at the school, working with you guys. It's always nice, being appreciated. Like working at the school. And then I get a change in summer. I get to come out to the road and patrol town of Pendleton. So it's a nice change up from working in the school and then coming out to the road during the summer and then going back into the school in the fall. So I'm actually assigned not only to the high school but all 7 schools in the South Madison District Community School Corporation. There's the high school, the middle school, the intermediate school, 3 elementary schools, and then the alternative school, Carnegie on State Street. So I'm assigned to all 7 schools. Some of my gear, I have a taser here, and it's 50,000 volts of electricity. I've got my radio, police radio. Behind me I have pepper spray. Canister pepper spray. I'm not going to spray you. Got a pepper spray.
Yes. Would that hurt if it went anywhere else with your eyes?
2 sets of handcuffs. I have expandable baton here. Impact weapon. Firearm. 2 extra magazines. On my boot. I have a knife on my boot. And a backup weapon in case this firearm fails. So I've got a backup weapon on my ankle, along with the extra magazine in my boot. And then got another knife here.
You store magazines in your boot?
I do. There's an extra magazine for my backup weapon in my boot.
Oh,
Yeah.
for gun.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about like an actual magazine.
No.
What does the magazine do?
A magazine it goes in the bottom of the gun. It's with bullets. It has bullets in it. Ammunition.
So, you're right here. I see that you have an iPhone charger. That must be very important.
Yeah, I have a cell phone in here. Obviously, I need to make phone calls every once in a while to call your guys' parents when you're down here in the park acting up. Laptop computer, we receive our calls on the CAD. And then there's some medical supplies in there as well.
How long have you been doing this?
Like I said, I hired on about mid-2009 as a reserve, and then full-time January 2014 as a patrol school resource officer. What's that? What gear do I use the most? Probably my radio. I've never had to use my firearms, but just really my radio and then typing reports on my computer. That's the 2 things that I use the most.
So, this is really confusing. I'm always confused by this. When people call 911, you pick up the phone or do the fire department pick up the phone?
Neither, actually. There's dispatchers that are in Anderson that receive the calls of the 911. It's a dispatch center, call center, and they dispatch officers from Anderson Police Department to the surrounding departments in the county. So, and they also dispatch fire and rescue fire departments.
So, how far do you go? Like, what's your boundaries?
Well, it depends. When I'm on duty as your school resource officer, I can go out clear to East Elementary, clear to Maple Ridge. My jurisdiction ends where my students live. So if I have a student that lives in Anderson, I can go to Anderson and investigate any needs that you may have in Anderson. Child abuse, neglect in Anderson, things of that nature. If you live in Anderson and you're not coming to school like you're supposed to, you might get a knock on the door from me asking why you're not coming to school. But while I'm on duty as a Pendleton police officer, just the town of Pendleton.
Alright, thank you. Thank you, sir.
You're very welcome.
Thanks.
Yep.